We continue our Managing Your Supply Chain series, and our next topic is cybersecurity. Cybersecurity has become more of an issue in recent years. Some customers may require proof of your cybersecurity prevention practices or possibly your certification for being CMMC Level 3 compliant. In any case, no matter what your customers require, it's still important for you to take a few preventative measures to protect your company's computers, data, and employees. Since we're both a vendor to some companies and a customer to others, we deal with both aspects of the challenges of maintaining cybersecurity. This week, we'll review 3 questions about the biggest things to consider as you maintain cybersecurity for your company up and down your supply chain. What's the biggest threat to your cybersecurity? The biggest risk to your cybersecurity is not an evil genius intent on your demise. It's the thousands of emails you and your company receive on a daily basis that includes threats that are spammed to the masses in an effort to get you to make a wayward click. 2 big tips to counter this threat: training. The more examples you see, the more easily you'll recognize a threat. There are numerous organizations that provide training, and many of them work with local business support groups to provide that training at little or no cost. Look at the detailed email address of the sender. Most times, the sender of a cybersecurity threat will have a username that's intentionally familiar to you, the name of a friend or a company you deal with on a regular basis, but a review of the actual email address shows it doesn't actually match up and is a scam. So the biggest threat to your cybersecurity: you or one of your employees clicking on the wrong thing in an email. What's the biggest red flag in an email's content to suggest it might be a scam? The number one topic of emails that are questionable is money. From tax forms and bank accounts to preventing penalties and confirming receipts, you'll see a wide range of email topics designed to get your attention for immediate action. The more realistic the email sounds and the more urgent, the more likely you are to click on something before you think it through. One common supply chain scam is to contact companies pretending to be a supplier and asking to change remittance information. An event as significant and sensitive as changing the remittance information would more likely be communicated in several different ways within the supply chain. So the biggest red flag in an email's content is a subject that is related to money. What's the biggest mistake you can make after you accidentally click on the wrong thing? The biggest mistake you can make is to wait. Don't wait to shut down your computer. Don't wait to get your IT support staff notified. Don't wait to let the rest of your team know, especially if your system starts sending them emails that will further propagate the problem. If you know there's a direct negative financial result, don't wait to let your insurance company know what's going on. Getting others in the loop on what's happening is the best defense. Your professionals likely know more about cybersecurity and can work the problem. Your team, once alerted, will be able to make sure it doesn't get worse. Time is money, and the sooner you can work the issue, the more quickly you can recover. So the biggest mistake you can make after accidentally clicking on the wrong thing is to wait. Final thoughts: cybersecurity is growing in importance, particularly as your companies are growing more and more dependent on computers. Email has become a vital means of conducting business, and those emails are the source of the most significant cybersecurity threat you face. Training your team to recognize even the most well-disguised emails and its fraudulent is a critical line of defense, as opening the clicking of the links and attachments from emails is easily the biggest threat. Emails regarding anything about money should always receive extra scrutiny. It's super important not to wait to take action. Alerting your IT professionals and the rest of your organization as soon as possible will minimize the damage. You can minimize the likelihood of an issue through training and awareness, keeping in mind that everyone's actions opening emails are connected. In Part 9 of our Managing Your Supply Chain series, we'll discuss the challenge of highly technical products and getting your vendors on the same page with your team to facilitate success.